And you can start recording now, Bryce.
Just started it.
Okay. Hello, Internet. Welcome back to my Catholic D&D campaign, The Belly of the Forest. When last we left our heroes, they had escaped from the Drow prison in the city of Maratan. They had battled an undead and managed to talk their way into some fights as well with some guards. One of the guards had a bomb that detonated. It did not seem to affect the party, merely teleporting them to an undisclosed location. And as kind of the ringing in your ears ends, you realize that you are now kind of in an open square in the center of the city. There are people busy rushing about, and the first thing that catches your eye is a drow man carrying a cart filled with corpses. And as he's ringing a bell and he goes, "Bring out your dead! Bring out your dead!"
Hey, whatever happened to the guy that was holding the oar point blank?
He does not seem to be around, as is your old human companion, Helos. Helos does not seem to be anywhere within the vicinity either. He apparently just disappeared. You're not entirely sure where that guard went. And as this drow is calling for the corpses of the recently deceased, there's a young man kind of sleeping on top of the pile of corpses, and he is just jolted awake by the sound of the yelling and the bell. Falstart, if you'd please describe what your character looks like.
I am. Do any of your characters follow the arena fights?
Kyle probably would.
Anyone else?
Depends on where they're located. If they're in the Underdark, probably.
No, they're the capital.
Then no.
Okay.
Is that the city right above us?
Yeah.
Then 100%.
Kyle would too.
All right. So, y'all recognize one of the arena fighters, who's been hyped up recently because he's been in a this big storyline about this rivalry, and it hasn't really been clear who's the heel and who's the face yet. And he is in his arena robes, and because the big fight where that was all going to happen just happened and you missed it, and he looks like he looks kind of a little bit tired or a little bit not. He looks like he did not take that. He looks like he kind of dominated the fight, but he's because or in the sense that he doesn't have any injuries, but at the same time he looks a little distraught. Physically, he's in these gorgeous purple and red robes, as he always does. He has this gorgeous jade skin with gold veins that run through it. If you look closely, you can tell that there's that the shop that sponsors him has highlighted the veins to make them pop a little. He and the stone of his Earth Genasi hair, again, a little bit of color to make them pop. And he is just waking up, and he is very confused as to why he's not where he thinks he's supposed to be. And he looks very distraught. Like he wants to be a certain. He wants to be in several different specific places that are not here. And uh, he is of course you see his whip at his side, and because in the arena he goes by Whipper Will, but you know that also that's not his actual name, that's just his stage name. So, and that, people who fight in the arena don't usually go by that name out in public, so that's not really what he's called. So I think that should be a good starting point.
All right. Yeah. So you
Oh, there's one
you
more
you
thing. There's an iron
Yep.
collar around his neck.
Okay. Yeah. You wake up. You wake up immediately, and there's just this horrifying stench of rotting corpses just kind of all around you.
What does that smell like?
Hey, first off,
Rotten. What was that?
how did we get here? I don't know what's going on. Hey, buddy, I think you got a live one back there.
The drow kind of looks over his shoulder and goes, "Oh, yeah, he's huh?" He's kind of scratching his chin, like, "I thought we sedated him."
He's sedated. That's not killing.
"Hey, buddy, you all right?" And he looks up at you and he's like, "Oh crap! Oh crap! This is not good." And he immediately takes his hand off the cart and he just books it over into a tall building about maybe 50 feet from here.
Kyle,
How far is he from me when he does this?
I mean, he runs, and but by the time you can react, he's about 40 feet away from you.
Okay.
He's got some distance on you.
Okay.
But yeah, so you kind of survey your surroundings. There are several figures in this open square. A majority of them are drow, but a few of them stand out to you in particular. There is an elderly, kind of very pale-looking female elf. Looks to be about maybe in, I'm not sure, Veronica, like her late 70s human-wise? Mid 70s?
Yeah.
And then you do see what appears to be two younger looking elves, about the same age, maybe early 30s. One of them is very, very broad shoulders, very muscular. The other one is more lithe and lean. And last but not least, you see an orc. But he does not look like your typical orc. He has all sorts of kind of contraptions around him, and he's about 3.5 feet tall. He's about the height of a halfling, which strikes you as a little odd, because usually they're about human height.
Hmm.
You do also see what appears to be an unconscious elf kind of nearby one of the elves, the lither one, kind of sitting in like this green, this transparent green sack. But I'd say they'd be about 10 feet away from you. Okay. So.
Where's the whip in my inventory?
The whip in you. Oh yeah, I forgot to. Let me just quickly add the whip. It did not get ported over. There you go. Now you've got a whip.
Excellent.
All right. Yeah. So that's kind of what you see, Winkhelm.
Awesome. I'm going to look at all of y'all and say, do you know where are we? Because this does not look familiar. I need to get back to the arena. I need to get back to the school. I should not be here. This is. I'm not supposed to be here.
I don't think any of us are, but
Well, what? Yeah, one of the drow looks out and he's like, "Yeah, none of you are supposed to really be here. That's why it's called slavery."
Roger's gonna look over and be like, I don't know about that, sir. I live just a few blocks down. My house right over there. Just points in the distance.
You live with the drows. Typical orc.
Well, of course. Why else do you think I'm so pale? I ain't seen the sun in so many years.
Look, we need to get out of here. This is not a safe place, especially with these drows nearby. Literally,
It's not that bad.
he just said slavery.
Well, yeah, it's the Underdark.
Yes.
What do you expect?
I don't want to be a slave. Do you want to be a slave?
I mean, it's happened to me before. Wasn't that bad. I got food, water. I didn't die.
You are very optimistic for some reason.
Winkhelm is very carefully silent.
You, what are you doing here? I know you don't. What was the last thing you remember?
I was going from the arena to the infirmary to check up on a friend to see if they were doing well after their bout, and I didn't make it to the infirmary.
Everything went dark all of a sudden?
As far as I can tell, yes.
Sounds like what happened to us.
That is quite possible.
Niko, Granny, are y'all two okay as well?
I'm fine.
I'm peachy. This might not
Niko,
be a normal thing, but it's not too bad.
Niko, you do hear your brother cough a little. It appears as if he's conscious.
Oh boy. Daphere. Holy crap,
Yeah.
Daphere's awake.
He kind of blinks and he goes, "Nicholas? Wait, and you, and I, and..."
Can we hurry,
Where
brother?
are-
We're gonna get out of this.
Where are
We're underneath the city. Where specifically, I could not say. With whom, even less. But we're gonna get out. I feel good about this. And holy crap, how long have you been here? You disappeared 6 years ago.
I don't know. I mean, I remember touching this vine thing, and then it grabbed me and pulled me underground, and then I fell asleep, and they woke me up, and they ran some tests, and they put me to sleep again, and you see your brother, like, he is very malnourished. They have not been feeding him well at all.
You don't know. It's been 6 years. Mom and Dad are still doing okay. Shop's still up.
6 years.
But
6 years. Oh no, not 6 years. I am so fired. The DAMS is gonna, and he just starts panicking.
Can I roll and see if he's telling the
well, if it's any consolation, I joined as well.
You can go ahead and roll insight, Kyle.
It was
Yes.
just to find you.
truth? I want to roll an insight check on this sucker because something doesn't
Yes.
feel right. Insight.
Uh-oh.
Insight. Yes, sir. Roll for it.
You have a
You can tell that he.
wisdom. Oh gosh.
You can tell that he is very shaken up. But there is something he appears to be hiding from his brother, something he's not telling him.
The DAMS? Don't remember you being here. I remember searching for you as being lost, but don't recall you being with the DAMS. And what else are you not telling us?
I was a recent recruit.
Recent.
I needed some. I needed some help with some research. I can't afford to say much now. It's a very delicate matter.
Is it DAMS based?
He joined the DAMS. That's what he did. What's going on, Kyle?
When they keep talking about the DAMS, I'm going to I'd like to roll a history check to see if they're talking about the thing that I know about from context clues.
Yeah, go ahead and roll history or investigation. Either one will work.
I'm just gonna let Brian have no idea what they're talking about.
So it is a context
That
thing.
one.
It's easier for us because it was also in the last campaign.
Yeah.
That one.
It's Arcane Society, wizards and stuff.
You have a feeling you've heard the name, but you cannot place any details about this particular organization.
Right. Like, I know I've read about the DAMS, but it's just not coming to mind. I know the initials. I know I've read about this. I'll figure it out when we get back to the school.
Niko, I don't remember your brother. Like I said, I remember searching for him because I got a lost person report of him, but I do not remember him joining the DAMS. I've been there for a long time.
It's because they kept my record secret. They didn't want to let me join, but it's a long story. I don't have time to explain now. We've got to get out of here. I don't have much time. And you see him pull a piece of parchment out of his pocket and kind of look it over thoroughly, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't have much time. We got to get out of here."
Kyle's just gonna look at Niko and say,
It'll be fine, Kyle. We need to go.
I don't like this. He's hiding something.
We're in the Underdark. There's a lot of that going around.
Everybody had something. It's dark down here.
We are in. I believe that my first obligation is to return. And I have not been in I have no obligations here. And so if you claim to be able to get us back, that you cannot get us back. Could you explain how it is that you can get us back, but at the same time you have not been able to get yourself back?
We just got here. First off,
I'm talking to the guy who just pulled out a piece of paper.
Okay, sorry.
Oh. He's like, I don't know. That's the thing about Maratan. It's kind of a one-way street. You have to find some sort of person that's good with like machinery and tools to be able to practically drill your way out. Unfortunately,
I look at
work.
Under the Bryce is gonna like slowly raise his hand, like, do y'all need like an artificer? I'm an artificer. Like one of them techie men. That's what I am. Look, I made this rock. It talks.
What?
Gonna pull out a rock. He's like, rock, say hello. You guys hear nothing. Like, I promise you it talks. He just doesn't want to today.
Wait, is that your pet rock?
Well, this is one of them. I've had about 50 for my entire life. They keep running away, though.
I don't.
Oh, hello, Mr. Petrock. Good to meet you.
Kyle is dumbfounded. He is just he doesn't know what to do.
Now, by the way, after about Brian's like,
It's nice that one person has their pet. I still haven't found my cat.
Brian's
The
just
rock
like-
is not a pet!
Winkhelm approaches the rock and gives a respectful bow. Honored rock, could you tell us how to leave this place?
Kyle just throws his hands up. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Brian's gonna drop the rock and see which way it points. And then he's gonna. Do you want me to roll like a D4 or something? Compass direction?
Yeah. Roll a D4.
How the hell do I roll just a D4? Hold on.
Yeah,
Do you see on the bottom right?
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep. Yeah. Just click a D4 and then click roll. Yep.
All right.
Okay.
North.
Yeah. So you see it point back southward, and as soon as you kind of let the rock show the way, you see a very familiar looking elderly drow. He has an expression on his face, Brian, of both like shock and relief and anger all at the same time. And he goes, "Brian Cultarak!"
And Bappy, what you get down here?
You didn't show up for work this morning. I was worried sick.
Well, I got abducted by them aliens again. You know, have that once a year.
My boy, how am I supposed to protect you if you don't? It's fine, you're safe. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize you had company. Hello, my name is Bappy Cultarak. Baptist Cult is my birth name.
Baptist cult.
Baptist cult.
Your name
Wow.
is Baptist cult, sir.
We wouldn't know what that means.
Okay.
Nope, the Protestant Reformation won't happen for centuries yet. So,
Are you by any way in a cult?
I mean, I was, and then I got out of it. I met Sodom. He's pretty cool.
Good. You met Totem.
And I kind of been living down here ever since. You know, that's kind of just what drow do. I don't believe in the whole matriarchy, death to men thing that all the women are raving about. But I couldn't help it over here. You guys are looking for a way out.
But of course, Grandpappy, I mean, they want to go see the sun. I haven't gotten any vitamin D in a few years, but I mean, that's not really my fault. Every single time I try to go outside, the aliens grab me, throw me in the dungeon again.
Well, as it so happens, I made a friend a few weeks ago who's been working on a power drill to kind of drill out of here. He and his wife have been wanting to escape to the surface world for quite some time. Yeah, I think you need to be introduced to my friend Erdon.
Well, alrighty then. I'd be mighty fine to get my hands on some power tools.
He's working over in the magic mines out a little bit west of here.
Oh, see, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Now, hold on. Which way is west? And I'm going to drop the rock again.
You drop the rock, and surprisingly, it points west.
All right.
Kyle just kind of kicks it a little bit.
When in doubt, follow your rock. Okay.
Kyle
I'm
has
telling y'all, it's a magical rock. I found this in the prison, and I was like, you know what? I need a new friend in here. So every single time I go to jail, once they abduct me, I just get a new pair of rock. It's the rules.
You just see you just see Kyle have his fingers up against like his nose bridge and just like, oh my gosh, what is going on here? I knew I
If you
should
simply accept all things that come to you, you'll manage perfectly fine.
A rock is not sentient.
Yes,
But it's a magical rock.
Magical.
it clearly is. Just recognize
Here.
that.
If it's so magical, give me the rock then.
All right, you drop it then. He's gonna give you the rod.
Kyle kind of holds the rock and he just chunks it.
Well, that wasn't very nice of you. Why'd you do that?
Well, if it's a magical rock, it'll come back.
I didn't cast come back to me on it. It doesn't know that command yet. You have to train them with these things. I'll just tell them the cardinal directions.
Speaking of pets, can Granny just constantly be on the lookout for her cat? I really want to find this thing.
Yeah. As you're looking, you notice your cat has been absent-mindedly just following this elderly drow around.
Oh my gosh. Mittens?
Um,
Here at
your poor,
once?
your poor cat, unfortunately, the drow were very mean to it. They kind of they kind of did a little hack job, and they kind of shaved some of its fur, a majority of its fur actually.
Just gonna scoop the cat up and look at it, outraged. Just
And she and Mittens just immediately just like clings to your neck in gratitude. She's just like, meow.
I'm gonna have to make you a hair growth serum or something. Oh, this is horrible. Oh my goodness, what am I gonna do?
Brian, can you please lead us away to get out of here, please?
Well, of course. I mean, once you go west, though, I'm gonna be a bit lost because I don't have my rock anymore.
I think I can get it from there. Let's go.
All right. Yeah, let's go to this house.
Okay, so the party makes their way to the nearby magic mine, and you see several slaves with kind of these black collars on, kind of working with pickaxes, just thinking away at rock, trying to find gemstones with latent magical ability. And you notice a gnome, a very elderly gnome, just kind of wiping the sweat from his brow, and he's just kind of singing to himself, and then a drow overseer whips him, and she goes, "What did I tell you about singing? What did I tell you about singing, Erdon?" And Erdon kind of just looks up, "Oh, bite me, I've been alive for 400 years!" And the drow just kind of, she's like, "You lost an arm once. Would you like to lose the other one?" And Erdon just kind of puts his nose to the grindstone and goes back to silently hammering.
I would like to make an Arcana check, see if there are any magical stones that are just on the ground that they haven't noticed or picked up because they just fell and just aren't noticed.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Make an Arcana check.
For funsies.
Just for funsies. Okay, you notice about three of them. 3 gems with magical ability that have not been acquired yet.
I would like to use my mage hand to attempt to pick at least one of them up discreetly.
Okay. And this is from your telekinetic, right? So it's invisible?
Correct.
Okay. So you go and kind of reach out with your telekinetic ability, and you grab one of the gems and now have it in your possession.
Awesome.
Kyle, Niko sees him do this.
Nope, it's invisible.
Well, he sees the rock move, right?
Okay, you
Yes.
can see the rock move.
You can see the rock move, and
He, in
Niko,
fact, copies him, does the exact same thing, filches another one.
You ought to see Kyle walk up to this drow and be like,
Uh-oh.
"Put your whip down now."
Sir, I wouldn't do that. They're mighty protective of their slaves there.
Yes, and
she kind of looks at you, and I mean, you are taller than her, but only by a few inches. She kind of looks up at you and goes, "What do you think you're doing? You are a man. Men do not speak in my presence."
I don't care. By the order of DAMS, I order you to stop.
Ooh, the DAMS. You think you're so powerful because you live on the surface world. The DAMS doesn't mean jack around here, honey.
Sure about that?
I mean, do you have a warrant, sir?
I don't need a
This is a
warrant.
privately owned mine, I think. I don't know.
They are slaves here. They should be set free. Whether by the generous owner or by the dead owner.
Kind of looks you square in the face and she just goes. She blinks a little. She's like, Thermaticus?
Who? You can see him. He's gonna roll. He's gonna roll.
Go ahead and roll deception! Go ahead and roll deception.
What did she say?
Yeah, so let's see here. Niko, you immediately notice that Kyle is hiding something. Granny, you notice this too. And Brian, you notice this as well.
Okay.
He immediately, I don't know, what do you do as you hear the name Thermaticus?
He kind of
Kyle.
He kind of tenses up. You see him just tense up a bit the moment he heard that name.
I'm surprised you're working for the DAMS,
I do
my old
not
friend.
know of this Dramaticus you speak of.
Well, that's a shame. He was quite the warrior back in the day. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some slaves to tend to. So I would appreciate it if you would vacate the premises.
Can I just walk up and pick up a magical rock?
Go ahead and make a stealth check with a bunch of with a bunch of. Go ahead and make a stealth check with advantage because everyone is far too busy to try and notice you pickpocketing.
I think while he was talking to the woman, Granny was just started to go around all the slaves and like give them little snacks that she had stuffed in her pockets.
You see, there are several slaves who are very much in your debt, Granny. Like, thank you. We only get 2 square meals a day, and they just scarf it down and keep
You
working.
get any round ones?
Does a 15 give me any magical rocks?
Yes, you're 15. You scoop up the last magical rock that was just lying absentmindedly.
Fantastic. Is it magnetic?
Oh my gosh. I swear.
No, it's not magnetic.
Aw.
Unfortunately.
It's gonna get a new pointing stone.
But
Kyle just
all right.
looks her dead in the eye. Who are you?
I'm surprised you don't recognize. I'm surprised you don't recognize Lavarim. Of course you were more familiar with the chief than most of us. You didn't even give us much of a second thought back in the old days.
I do not know who you speak of.
A nearby halfling pipes up. Hey, ma'am, since you're talking, does that mean we get a break? No breaks! And she goes and she rushes over to try and whip the halfling.
He pulls out his greatsword. Do not touch him.
Winkhelm is pressing his is going all the way to the side of the wall and trying to avoid being seen, as if he's trying to be invisible, but he's not invisible, just like trying to pretend he doesn't exist.
I mean, it's up to you. Like I said, you can ask your professor. Do you think it's going to be difficult for him?
Yeah, go ahead and make a stealth check.
you can ask your professor. They'll know a little bit better.
Nice.
I haven't. I've never been to one.
30-20.
30-20. Yeah, you managed to successfully slink and kind of conceal yourself for the time being. Go ahead and make an intimidation check there, Kyle.
He's gonna look to Niko and Niko, bust her cuffs.
Buster cuffs?
No, bust the slaves' cuffs.
Oh, bust their cuffs. Bust their cuffs. Alright. Am I not in the scene?
Ah,
Or is this...
you're there. You're there.
Alright.
You're there, according to my
It was
stuff.
sleight of hand?
Yes, it'll be sleight of hand. It'll be sleight of hand to try and free them. Yes. Okay, you managed to free Erdon, the gnome that you were sent to find. If you want to try and free the other 4, you can do so.
Oh yeah. Niko
All
sets
right.
all the cuffs open as
Yep,
if he is
just-
well practiced at this.
And
Just click,
Kyle is,
click, 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 and all of them are free. And they are now like tentatively forming like a small circle near Kyle, trying to like back him up. What did you roll for that intimidation? 11.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she is gonna.
She should
let's
roll.
see. Yeah, she's gonna roll insight to see how intimidated she is. Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, she like you flex your muscles and she gets flashbacks to how you were back in the day, and she's like, you know, you guys can all take a holiday. This has never been done in the history of Maratan, but I don't care anymore. It's not worth my skin, and she just runs.
And he just looks at the free people around him and is like, this is not a holiday. You're free. You will never come back here.
If you want to go to the surface, though, we're headed that way. I don't know if you we're gonna get there on your own, or if you live down here, or what.
I mean, Erdon kind of looks to what appears to be a halfling, a tiefling, and a human, and they just kind of look at you, Niko, and they're like, "Yeah, we all were kidnapped and brought to the surface, and brought from the surface. So, yeah, we'd like to go back." Well, if you'd like to go back, I've been working on a power drill. I do need one small part that has been elusively evading me for several weeks. If you can go fetch it, I'd be much obliged.
Well, of course, sir. Where would this place be?
There's a cave about due north of here. There should be a gemstone that I need to power the drill. And if you could grab that gemstone and just kind of meet me back at my place. And he kind of takes out a small piece of parchment and he sketches out a quick map. And he's like, here, why don't you take this? This is a map to my place. Meet me at my place once you have the machine part.
Question. So, this cave, is there anything hanging out in there that we need to be aware of?
I mean, I poked my head in once, and there were these weird, like, brain-looking creatures with beaks. Some sort of weird alien creatures that were kind of guarding the part that I need. And then there were a couple, like, large, looming shadows that seemed to be watching me. It was all very creepy.
Lovely.
That just sounds like an average day to me. I see those at the market all the time.
So yes, if you could go into the cave due north of here, and he kind of looks at you over, Granny, and he kind of notices kind of just what you're wearing, and he's like, "Pardon me, ma'am, but you wouldn't happen to be a cleric, would you?"
Indeed, I am.
Are you well versed in funeral rites at all, by chance?
Yes, that's my specialty.
I hate to ask this of a complete stranger, but my wife is incredibly sick. She's on her deathbed, and if you could just come by and kind of give her the funeral rites, I'd really appreciate it.
Of
I don't
course.
think she's gonna make it.
I'm very sorry. Would you like me to do that now or after we come back?
After you get the machine part is fine. And just so you know what to look for, it's not really like a cog and gear kind of thing. It's more just like one of these large gemstones, big, bright yellow.
Do you want her to do the funeral rites before she's dead or after?
Well, I mean, I'm no doctor, but I mean, I think she's got like maybe 2 days of life left. That's kind of what my son thought from his research in medicine.
Yes, I am very accustomed to being with someone as they pass away and comforting them in their last moments.
Thank you. I can't help but notice that you're not like other elves I've met around here. You're more pale, ghostly
Yes.
looking.
I am devoted to Delora. I'm a Shadowkai.
Ah, yes, I remember hearing tales of Delora as a boy. I never met her in person. Of course, that was back in the old world, but doesn't matter now. She's there to intercede for us when we need her, so I'm gonna go escape while I can still escape, and he just books it to his place. All right, what do you do?
Kyle sheathes his sword and he just motions towards Brian to lead the way.
All right. Yeah, Brian's gonna follow the map to the
All
best of
right.
his ability.
Daphere kind of looks to you, Niko, and is like, bro, if it's all the same to you, I think I'm just gonna go back to Erdon's place and wait for the rest of you. I mean, if this lady's sick with some sort of curse or disease, I mean, I'm no healer, but I do enjoy learning all sorts of things. Maybe I can help determine what caused it.
As long as I get to see you again.
I promise you I will be safe. I have my sword. I have my shield. They did not take that from me.
That is most peculiar.
I am not one to judge the drow ways. Apparently, they felt that my body was more important than my weaponry.
Kyle is judging him and watching him closely.
If we are going to make it to where we need to be, we should go.
All right.
Yes,
So,
you're right.
Daphere,
We need to be going.
Daphere takes off to Erdon's place, and you guys all go off toward the cave. So let me change the scene.
Excuse me. What? I don't think we caught your name.
Me?
Yeah. What's your name?
Oh. You may call me Winkhelm. This one, you call this one Winkhelm.
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 I will try my best not to butcher that. I am Kyle Bondabard. And this is my newbie apprentice, Niko.
I'm not a newbie.
Yes, you are.
Right.
Brian,
What
you-
is what is the marching order as you guys go deep into this cave?
I'm probably first, since I have the map.
Okay.
I'm going to be in the middle.
How many of you have dark vision? Half of you are elves, so.
Yeah.
I have it.
Kyle is right behind Brian,
I do.
though he is very hesitant of his stature and orkiness.
I think we all have dark vision.
Yeah, I think we do.
Really powerful.
And Granny. Put you toward the back, Granny. Okay. As you venture deeper into this cave, you hear almost a strange sound like a chicken clucking. And then you do notice kind of, I'd say, maybe about few 15, maybe 20 feet in front of you, you do see the creatures that are supposedly guarding this gem you're after. Two of them are just kind of absent-mindedly clucking to themselves.
I'm just gonna kind of like, I know y'all got some bird seed.
No, because a normal person doesn't carry birdseed on them.
I do. There's a lot of floating chickens. See, there's some right there. You just throw some bird seed on the ground, they run right to it.
I do
I
not
don't have bird.
understand.
I don't have bird seed, but I have lots of cookies.
That might work. They're like crumbs.
I'm going to cast minor illusion to make the sound of that chicken clucking further down the cave, so that hoping that it'll be attracted to that sound and go away.
Okay.
You see Kyle.
Can I reach the chickens?
Can you
Can I jump and reach a chicken? Or are they floating way up there?
well, let me see what they've got for movement. Yeah, they are hovering about maybe 30 feet in the air. They are kind of floating, kind of down.
Perfect. Kyle jumps at one and tries to grab it.
You mean Niko?
Niko, my bad.
Yeah, go ahead and make an athletics check to try and
Oh
grapple.
no.
Athletics, right. That one.
Oh, darn
Does,
it.
Yeah.
does my
Still
The same
uh,
number.
was faded.
my minor illusion do anything to make them move away?
What's that?
Was
Someone's
annoying.
piping just bust?
What is your spell save DC, Winkhelm?
13.
13? Yeah.
13.
So you kind of amplify the chicken noise, and they just go racing down toward kind of the end of the cave there.
Okay. Okay.
They seem to be entranced by the magical noise. What do you all do?
We can't.
I guess we move.
Does anyone have anything
Oh,
that can
there we go.
do anything to groups? Because I don't.
AoE spells?
Yep, I don't have anything. I fight in an arena, and that's not really something we do in an arena.
And reminder, they are floating 30 feet in the air.
I could speak to them, but I don't think it's worth it.
They're not concerned with us, I'm not concerned with them.
I tend to agree. What
did we come here
we have
for?
to fight crystals.
You came here for the crystal. They're kind of guarding.
Well, some guardians
Right.
bends down and picks the
Well,
crystal up.
do we want?
I mean, I should have clarified. They have the crystal in their tentacles. They're carrying it with them.
Oh, okay. I was just about to say, do we need to like extract the crystal? That makes more sense.
Yes, they have the crystal in their tentacles.
We have to
Brian's
kill
gonna
them to.
Brian's just gonna be like, "You want me to set them on fire? I can do that."
That
Do we
sounds
want
productive.
to kill them,
Give it a
or
try.
do we want to kill acquire the crystal, or do we have to um wrestle it away, or do we have to uh ask them for it?
Well, I mean, do any of you speak chicken? Because I sure heck don't.
Oops, no, ignore that.
I was gonna say, are we starting combat early already, Bryce?
I want to, but someone said speak chicken. Ah!
Does someone speak chicken?
I can cluck real well, but I don't know if I'll be saying anything of use.
I know what.
Are you gonna cast Speak with Animals, Kyle?
Do you even have speak with animals?
Yes, he does.
That's one of the few
Why does
spells
he
he has.
Speak with animals.
As a
Well, this is
barbarian.
The
Wouldn't this
totem
be speak
warrior.
with monsters?
You just see him roll his eyes and just give a sigh. It's like, I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I'm here. Can't believe I'm surrounded by all this crap. This is stupid. I'm gonna punch my boss's face in. Oh, and you see him, it's like, oh, I need cat.
All right, you cast the spell. So like the rest of you, just to be clear, hear like clucking, but the clucking, like as it reaches your ears, Kyle, you hear such a pretty rock, nice rock, pretty rock.
Hey,
What? What do you want? We are trying to sleep.
can I have that rock?
No, it's our rock. It's pretty. We found it. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers.
Not even in exchange for food. You seem a bit malnourished from the caves. Glances at Granny.
You got any corn? And the other girl just kind of looks at him. We haven't had corn in years.
Can I roll
Granny,
to see
send me your
if that's corn?
cookies.
Hang on. He looks. No one can understand what they're saying but Kyle. First off,
Yeah. Yep.
he looks
just-
over to Granny. He's like, "Do you happen to have corn on you?"
What would I roll for that?
That's an excellent question. Perception to check your pocket, I guess.
Okay. Sorry, I'm still trying to learn this new layout. Where's my perception?
You're good. Yeah, you do manage to find a small pile of corn seed that you had with you. You were gonna make some cornbread muffins, as you recall, but never got around to it.
Here, Sunny, how's this?
Will do. Thank you. And he holds up the bag of corn. I got some corn here.
And you see this one immediately drops the gem and kind of floats down toward Kyle. You feel, Kyle, like the hairs on the back of your neck stand up as its tentacles are charged with electricity.
Niko, get the rock.
On it.
I
Is the chicken down here? Or is it still way up there?
It's about 10 feet in front of Kyle's face.
Kyle,
It floated down 20 feet.
Kyle opens the bag and takes out about half of its content, and kind of holds his arm outstretched, like
Sweet corn. No fair, I want corn. This one is slowly making its way toward Kyle.
he takes the other pile and has both his hands and holding out corn in both of his hands.
Brian's just gonna be like,
You feeding the pigeons, good boy.
Shut up.
Brian's just gonna be like, I told y'all we just need some seeds. They just like their seeds. Corn also.
Shut
works.
up, midget.
Oh, see how much they like their rocks. Niko goes to snatch the rock out of the tentacle of the one on his right.
Oh, he already dropped it.
Oh, they dropped it?
Yeah, he dropped it.
Oh,
The corn is much more yellow
I
than the
gotta roll to
crystal.
pick that up.
Yeah, so you just grab it, and one of the grill kind of looks at you, Niko, and he turns back to the grill. Kyle, the spell is still active. He's like, "Why'd you do that for? You made me drop the rock, shiny rock." And the other girl's like, "Sorry, I like corn."
You got your corn. Now, please, we don't mean to do any harm. We just want to get out of here.
Go ahead and make a.
Speaking to stupid chickens.
Go ahead and make an animal handling check, Kyle.
Gosh, darn it.
I love this.
Go ahead
Awesome.
and make an animal handling check.
Never thought of grill as chickens, but this is awesome.
All right, roll initiative. You ticked him off.
Oh boy.
Oh, great. Doing so well.
Roll
You need to
initiative.
get the combat counter going.
There is no combat encounter.
Let's see here. There we go. Now there's a combat encounter.
You just see him, and while he's still speaking, he's like, "You stupid birds, you're gonna die."
I like corn.
He pulls the corn away.
All right, Kyle, you're up.
Hold on, I'm having trouble with the website. Give me a minute.
Oh, yep, I see. Winkhelm's not.
Oh my gosh. I might have to
not
reload.
me. Okay.
It's like this. It's being so. Alright. Initiative. Where are you?
So
Where's initiative?
if you have your
Initiative. I found it.
if you have your character selected, you can just go under utility and click.
I found it. Let's see if I rolled. So, yeah, this website is so annoying sometimes. Alright, I think I spammed it.
Someone try animal handling again to assuage them. Is that the right word?
Yes,
Yeah,
assuage is the right word.
Isn't the only one that's good at this is Kyle?
No.
I mean, I can try.
I knew I
I'll
should have
just make
done
chicken
animal
noise.
handling.
I'll just make chicken
Hey,
noises.
there
All
it
good
is. There's your
to
initiative. Nah, Kyle's already gonna get in the fight. Don't worry about it.
All right, Kyle, you're up. The one grill is about 10 feet in front of you.
He just like drops the corn on the ground.
I don't know.
My corn!
And you just see him point his finger at him. Where is it? Cast Toll the Dead.
All right, Toll the Dead. Okay. So that is to this one, correct? Or this one?
This one.
Okay.
Why did I see one?
Really? There's one right there and one right there.
No, I only see this one in front of you, not the one next to Niko.
Huh.
Huh.
Well, he failed.
Yeah, he failed. I don't know why you're not seeing him, Veronica, because he's not invisible or nothing.
I see him.
It's weird.
So
Oh.
okay,
It.
four necrotic damage.
Noted. That's not very good damage. Okay.
I mean, hey, at least we know. At least you know he's not resistant to it.
True.
So
Very true.
All right, that's your action, Kyle. What you doing? Any bonus action yet?
I don't got no bonus actions.
Okay.
Actually, no,
Oh,
no, no,
and-
no, no. You know what? Yes, he's gonna second wind.
Okay. Second wind.
You just see him like, and
All right.
boop.
Whoa, that is max healing. There you go.
You see him like, you see him looking a bit beat up before, and you see him just like, and he just gets,
I'm
he just
muting
the
this.
heals, the scars, the wounds kind of close back up.
And just to clarify, Bryce, your action surge only works on weapon attacks, not magic. So.
Yes, I know. Also, I don't have
Okay.
action surge yet, so.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're not a level 2 fighter yet. Okay. All right. I mean, you've got your movement, but you'd provoke an attack of opportunity. So it's
I'm
up
just
to you
gonna
what you
sit
want to
here.
do.
He's just gonna spit at it and be like, "I just dropped your corn, fool. What you gonna do about it?"
Alrighty, Roo. Oh wait, I didn't hit. There we go. Begin combat, and Brian, you're up.
Question: Do any of the Gorels still have like the corn in their beaks?
No, they have chewed and digested that corn.
Aw. Are they holding anything else other than the crystal which they were formerly holding?
Nope.
Hmm.
You see their tentacles are crackling with electricity, but that's about it.
Okay. I guess I'll just throw a firebolt at this one.
Are you sure about that?
Don't do it. Don't.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. You got to roll with disadvantage, bud.
Disadvantage?
5
Okay,
feet.
that makes sense.
No wait, he's 10 feet in the air. Hang on a second. He's 10 feet in the air.
Alright.
He doesn't
Oh,
have
God,
disadvantage.
he's 10 feet in the air?
Yeah, he's 10 feet in the air. That's why Cal
Oh.
casted. That's the whole reason why Cal casted.
Oh, yeah, that's why we... Okay. Oh, I was gonna poke him.
Well, he's 10. He's 10. What's the range on that firebolt?
120 feet.
Oh,
He can't run.
right. Yeah.
So he
Go ahead. Go ahead and roll that normally. I'll give you another shot at that firebolt. There we go.
There we go. Awesome. Okay. Fantastic damage.
I'm assuming you're attacking the one that's already been hit.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Bonus action, anything?
Nope. Actually, as a bonus action, can I look around to see if there's any moldable materials around me?
I don't believe so. I don't think that's a yeah, it's just all like solid cave wall. So
Alright, that's fair.
all right. Let's see which one this is. Okay, this one is going to attack you, Kyle. So
Bring it on, Brainbird.
multi-attack. So one with its tentacles and one with its beak. Tentacle attack.
So they're within reach now.
Yes.
They had to come to ground.
Okay, so he
Yep.
had to land. Okay.
Yep.
Constitution saving throw. Let's go.
You're within trouble range now.
Did it? No, I didn't. I did it.
Yeah. So you're poisoned. So go ahead and mark the poison condition.
Amazing.
And a 17. And a 17 hits you. Yes.
Sure. Wait. Yes. Sure. Freaking does.
Okay. So that is why won't it?
I just realized the tank is the only one who's currently hurt. Okay, Niko's a bit hurt, but
That was from the last fight.
Okay. So you take 11 points of piercing damage, I believe.
ouch. Oh, that was the first one.
Yeah, that's the first attack. You're also paralyzed in addition to being poisoned.
Boy!
You're paralyzed. Let's see. The target is also. Holy crap! Yeah, this tentacle stuff is strong.
Do I get
You're
an attack of
grappled.
opportunity again?
You're grappled and restrained as well. And that was just one attack. Okay. And now for the beak.
Oh boy.
I'm assuming a 23 hits you, Bryce.
I think so, sir. I think so.
That is 9 points of piercing damage.
Ouchies.
And you are not raging, so that is not halved.
I know.
Okay, that is the end of that grill's turn. The second grill is going to attack Brian here.
Makes sense.
So let's see, multi-attack, tentacles away. All right. That is a 23.
So if
You
the
need to
other
give me
girl is grappled to Kyle, doesn't it have to be on top of him there?
He's got Kyle wrapped up in his tentacles. Yes.
What do I need to do? Strength, I'm assuming?
Constitution saving
Con.
throw
Okay. Oh, it's the poison one, yeah.
to avoid the poison. Yes.
Hmm.
All right. That is so. You are poisoned, paralyzed, grappled, and restrained by the other girl.
Fantastic.
And you take. This is the tentacle damage. 9 points of tentacle damage.
Yeah.
And yep. And beak attack on Brian. 18, Brian.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
All right, and that is the other girl's turn. Winkhelm, you're up. You see two of your compatriots have been wrapped by the brain chicken-looking creatures.
Winkhelm is going to pull off his tambourine, flick it a few times to get a beat going, so he can start swaying and dancing, and he's going to begin his song.
All right, you begin your blade song. So your blade song is now active.
And he is then going to move forward to here, 15
Yep.
feet, and he is going to use his whip on no, he's gonna go full. He's gonna go directly into range. And he's going to use
Yep.
his whip to attack the Grell.
Okay.
Hold on. Select whip.
Yep. Go ahead and click the attack button. Roll your attack.
All right. Ooh, he's in flanking, so that's advantage.
Yes. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And damage.
Yep. Go ahead.
Normal.
Click the...
But also he's going to add on top a booming blade. If that thing moves,
Okay.
it gets nice. It doesn't do it. Booming blade is something that it gets stacked on top of the ordinary.
Right.
And at this level, it takes 1d8 thunder.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes no damage right now, but if it moves, it takes damage.
Yep. And that's a crit, so it'll take double. It'll take crit damage when it moves.
Right, only for the booming blade. And
Yep.
that will suffice for my turn.
Okay. Next turn. Granny! You see your compatriots are wrapped by brain chicken tentacles. What are you doing?
Yes, indeed. I'm going to use Prayer of Healing.
Okay. That's been upgraded, so you can target 6 creatures. I believe I put that in your
Use
notes.
it on everyone for now. Yes.
But I don't know if prayer. Yeah, prayer of healing. Prayer of healing should be 2d8 at second level. So. Okay. So everyone gets 9 health. That is your action. Any bonus actions?
No.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn, Granny?
Yes.
Okay. Niko, you see your compatriots are struggling a little bit, especially your fellow co-worker here.
Exactly. He yells, "You let go of him!" And attacks the Grell to his south there.
Okay. Okay. Go for it. Okay. 19 hits. Okay.
And a flurry of blows.
Remember, you get an additional one as a bonus action.
But if I use flurry of blows, I get 2 additional.
Oh, that's right.
ones as a bonus
Right.
action.
Okay. So you're burning a key point. Gotcha. That hits. Go ahead, roll. Go ahead, roll damage.
3 hits.
3 hits.
He is
Okay.
kind of attached to my buddy who's not moving around currently, so it makes sense.
Yep. 5 and
There
6.
we go.
So 11. Okay, is that it for you, Niko?
Total of 15 damage.
Yep.
Yep, that's all my actions. I don't like that how little that did.
All right. Okay. Next round, Kyle. What can you do here? Because you're.
Oh wait, I can't move, can I?
You cannot move. No, you are grappled, my good sir.
But can I still attack?
Hold on. You should be restrained as well.
I'd say we're restrained as well, so I don't think we can. I think we can cast spells, but that's like it.
Creatures
Maybe if they're only
attack.
verbal.
Yeah, if it's
Grapple.
only a verbal spell, then I think we can cast it.
You can attack at disadvantage.
Yes, yeah, you can attack, but you'll do it with disadvantage, yes.
No, I won't.
Okay, what you doing?
As the bird is wrapping his weird tentacles around him, you see Kyle's eyes go fuming red.
Okay. You can... Okay, so you rage.
Mm-hmm.
I believe...
And,
let me just
hold on a second now. Hold on a second.
Yep.
I'm raging now. Which helps me there. Which gives me, helps to bust out, but that's an action to bust out of his grapple, which he's not going to care about. He
Okay.
is to pull it out, proceeds to somehow magically whip out his greatsword.
Okay.
Nope, there it is. Get rid of one of those. And he is going to reckless attack this bird.
Okay, so the disadvantage will cancel out, so it's just one roll. Just a regular flat roll. 23 hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
Take this, you stupid bird.
All right. And you just see the brain chicken thing just go, and he is hurting real bad.
Kyle can still speak.
I'd go bagok if I were a chicken and I got hit too.
Kyle is currently cursing this bird out in his language.
In chicken?
Yeah, he's straight up just cursing him out full blown right now.
I mean,
with the elders swear.
The brain chicken doesn't have that much intelligence to comprehend the fact that it's being sworn at, so
Doesn't care.
it just knows that it's in.
Doesn't
It
matter.
just
Kyle's
knows that
still
it's
gonna
in
do
pain.
it.
All right. Is that it for you, Kyle?
It's not for the chicken, it's for Kyle.
He's gonna call it a chicken because he's a freaking chicken. Yes, I'm done. Sorry.
All right. Okay. Brian, you're also restrained and poisoned and everything.
Yep. Okay. So, can I attempt to just talk to the chicken by making random noises and try to convince it to release me?
Go ahead and make an animal handling check with disadvantage because you are grappled by this thing.
I'm grappled. Ah, I tried.
Yeah, it goes and it's just like, what? And it's not letting you go.
You nincompoop! You insulted him again.
All right, that's your action. What are you doing for a bonus action? Anything?
Nothing.
Okay. It is the Grell's turn. This one is going to attack Kyle. It has oh yeah, you reckless, so the advantage doesn't matter. And it's going to go beaky.
On
Kyle. That is a 9. I assume that misses.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yes. Okay. Next Grell is gonna do the same thing to Brian. So.
Wait, do they have multi-attack?
Yeah, but they can't use their tentacles because you're grappled.
Okay.
Yeah.
So. All right, Brian. 23.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. And 6 points of piercing damage from the beak as it bonks you in the chest.
Understandable.
All right, that is it. Okay, Winkhelm, you're up.
I'm going to use my telekinetic mage hand as a bonus action to pull one of the or to push the this Grell 5 feet away from me, which will make it break the grapple. They need to make a strength save of 14.
Okay, will do. Strength save of 14. All right, that succeeds.
Okay. Then I am going to uh 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 actually I'm going to silvery barbs that and you re-roll that.
Okay.
Only find silvery barbs because it's being goofy.
That is a 10. Okay.
Right. Not my silver, silvery barbs. Sorry, I hit the wrong thing.
The wrong spell. You're good.
Silvery barbs. Silvery barbs. Okay. And I'm going to give advantage to the person who's underneath me. Who's right in front of me, underneath the guy the owl in front of me. Okay?
Oh.
So the okay,
The
so the
monk?
one that okay, so the one that is farther from me, I'm pushing 5 feet away. Okay?
Okay.
An advantage is being given to the one who is closer to me.
Oh, okay. The barbarian. Gotcha. All right.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
So
So he is pushed, what, 5 feet away, you said?
yes, and it breaks the grapple.
All right. So you are no longer grappled, Kyle. But I believe, if I'm reading the feature here correctly...
No, not that one. The other one. The other one.
Oh, the other one.
Right, the one that's farther
Okay.
from me.
Gotcha.
That one
Are you
gets
pushing him? Are you pushing him forward like this?
Yes, towards the wall.
Okay.
Well, I thought he was grappling. I thought he was grappling someone. I was on top of someone.
He's grappling me.
Okay.
Oh,
So yeah.
So am I just getting yoinked along?
No, it breaks the grapple.
Yeah, it breaks the grapple.
Fantastic.
And the one that's directly in front of me, the person has advantage on their next d20.
Okay, so you are no longer grappled. You are no longer restrained. However, you are still poisoned and paralyzed because that lasts for 1 minute.
I figured.
So, as my action, I'm going to cast. I'm going to whip the. I'm going to whip the Grell in front of me again.
Okay.
And booming blade it.
Okay.
Was it Mind Sliver in action?
No, that was not an action. I misclicked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not. I think that telekinetic hand thing was a bonus action if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Okay.
So.
And am I still at an advantage because of that flanking, or is he paralyzed and no flanking?
Yeah, no flanking because he's incapacitated at the moment. Yeah, that works. Go ahead and roll damage.
Damage is not great on a whip. 6 points of damage, and I'm going to booming blade it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a miss with the move.
All right, that will suffice.
Okay, Granny. It appears that Brian here is now free. Unfortunately, Kyle, you can't say the same thing for Kyle.
Okay, I could lesser restoration one of you. So I could end paralyzed on one of you. Which would be best.
He can probably do more damage than I can.
Alright, well then she's going to use lesser restoration on Kyle.
Okay, on Kyle.
So she can reach out and touch him.
You reach out and touch him, feeling feeling the divine power of Delora flow through you, releasing his paralysis.
Thank Thanks, Granny.
You are still poisoned and grappled, however.
That's fine with me.
All right, that is your action. Any bonus action for you, Granny?
No.
No. Alrighty, Roo. Moving on then. Niko, you're up.
Just time to kill some things.
All right, go for it.
Niko's in his element. This is where he's having fun. Brawling,
That is
that's
a
the one
hit.
below him. Is it dead yet?
It is not dead yet. No, sorry. It's close.
You became
Well,
British all of a
thankfully,
second.
some problems are remedied in a straightforward manner.
That's a hit. It's not dead.
Not bad yet.
It's not dead yet.
Pythons in one session. How about that?
And now it's dead. How do you
Bam!
destroy the thing?
Yay, you're not grappled anymore.
Its squishy brain explodes under his flurry of blows.
All
Brains
right,
go
and it-
everywhere.
Yep, and it just thing dies. All right. Kyle, you are no longer grappled or restrained, but you are, however, still poisoned because that poison lingers for a while.
He just wipes the brain guts off him. Good punch. And
Alrighty then.
then
I'm assuming that's it. Kyle, you're up. You are poisoned, but fine.
Oh, he's more than fine now. He just stares this bird down and is like, "You're gonna die. You pathetic coward." He's gonna
What you
reckless
doing?
attack.
Okay. Just to remind you, your rage shut off because you were incapacitated.
Oh, wait, what? No, it wasn't. What do you mean? I wasn't
When
hit.
the tentacle, when the tentacles wrapped around you, you shut the rage off.
No. The tentacles were already
It shut the
around
rage
him
off.
whenever he activated it. He was already being restrained.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he was already being restrained.
That's right.
when
Never
he turned
mind.
it on. Yeah, so
You're
he's-
right. You're right. My bad. Okay.
He's just still
So yeah, go ahead. Roll with. Yeah. So dirty 20 that hits. Go ahead. Roll damage. 9. Okay.
I'm guessing I can't taunt it, can't I?
You can go ahead and taunt it as a bonus action.
Yeah, he's gonna taunt it. Or intimidate it. It's like,
Go ahead and make an intimidation.
pathetic,
Go ahead and make an intimidation check.
You pathetic bird, you're a waste of everything. Again, Kyle's not very good at words.
It freezes. All right. Brian, you're up.
What can I even do? I guess screw it. I'm throwing another firebolt. It's not
Okay.
vocal, it's just at will, so.
Weapons free, weapons free.
Go for it. That is a miss.
Poop. Well, that's it.
Alrighty. And the Grell is too frozen by Kyle's taunt, so Winkhelm, you're up.
I'm going to now cast Mind Sliver on this one.
Okay.
As an action.
Okay.
Right. DC 14
So I
saving.
need to make an EC 14 saving throw.
Intelligence. Hoping it's not got a plus.
That is a save.
These chickens are too smart for you, bud.
And then we're going to telekinetic mage hand and slam this thing into the wall.
Okay.
Push it 5 feet. 14 strength save.
Okay. That. Okay, it's slammed. It is up against the wall. Anything else?
All right. That's all I can do.
All right, Granny, you're up.
That's all I got to say about that.
I'm going to shoot it.
Okay, go for it.
Darn it.
That's a miss, fortunately.
Oh my gosh, there's an animation for it.
Yeah.
It's a miss.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it? Okay.
Yeah, I don't really get many bonus actions, at least not yet.
Niko, you're up.
Punch him.
Niko does not hesitate. He leaps upon the next one and attacks
All right,
it as
go
well.
for it. Go for it. Go for it. That's a hit.
Niko has not missed yet. I say that I'm about to miss.
Miss.
Get my bonus
miss,
action and
He's
make a
gonna-
second
miss.
one.
I was gonna say,
Miss,
be careful what you
miss,
wish.
miss.
Be careful what you wish for. That's a hit.
Heart of the cards tonight, baby.
Thank you guys' luck. Goodness gracious.
Is that it for you, Niko?
That is it.
All right. Kyle, you're up. You're still poisoned, but you're up.
He just walks over, sees Niko punch.
Get him, Kyle!
Eyes are flaming.
All right. What you doing? Is that reckless?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it is.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that should only have been one roll because you're poisoned, so the disadvantage and the advantage would cancel out.
Wait, poison?
Except that I had that silvery.
Poison does that?
Right.
That poison just hurts you.
No, poison
Po-
affects.
Poison gives
hurting.
disadvantage on attack rolls.
Oh, so
Yes.
it should just
Yeah.
be a normal roll then.
Right,
Yes, it should just be a normal roll.
Okay.
because it's like when you're feeling sluggish when you're sick.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yes. So I will say that hits and 8 damage.
And he's going to attempt
It is bloodied.
to taunt it again.
Anything
saying,
else?
We're going to kill you, and we're going to proceed to eat you for dinner.
Intimidation with it. Intimidation with advantage, my friend. Intimidation with advantage. All right, you're
I don't know how
successful.
proud should be for intimidating a chicken.
Ryan, you're up.
So, I am paralyzed, so I can't move or talk, but I'm also poisoned. So, I'm just imagining I'm just on the floor, just vomiting. Can I try and vomit at the grill?
Projectile vomit.
I will say that yes, you do that, but it doesn't do any damage.
Okay. Okay. with
All
that.
right.
Can I do psychic damage?
Yeah. So the grill is intimidated by Kyle, but it's going to attack Niko now. So Niko tentacle powers away. That is a 17 to wrap you.
Do I have to beat that?
Does 17 hit, Niko?
Yes.
Silvery barbs.
Okay. Does a crap, that's a
Good
crit.
question.
Yeah, go ahead and make a con save, Niko.
Uh-oh.
You use the,
There was all my luck.
No.
you use the lower
Yeah.
roll. You use the lower roll.
What do you mean?
You don't get the crit. You get the 17.
I mean, he still
I'm
gets
trying to make
hit.
it miss.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, so it's not critted. Okay, fair.
Right. I'm trying to make it not hit.
Yes. But you do take 8 points of piercing damage. And because you failed that save, you are poisoned. I believe you are poison grappled, all that fun stuff.
And the advantage goes to our monk.
Okay.
I don't see a poisoned one. I do see restrained though. Hope there's
I can
poison.
add. Okay. Yep. And yeah, it's not done yet. It's still got a beak attack. So.
Golly.
And I forgot about this, but since you're grappled, the beak attack has advantage.
Yes, it does.
So
Rainbow.
that is a 12.
That is a miss.
All right. And that is the Grell's turn. Winkhelm, you're up.
I am going to cast Mind Sliver again.
Yep.
And I'm going to there's a verbal component to it. I'm going to say, where is your nest? Because I'm going to eat your eggs.
Do you speak chicken?
No, but it doesn't have to.
That's
that
fair.
doesn't. Roll the save. 14.
That's a miss.
Nice. Well, not a lot of damage, but there's a D4 subtracted from its next save, and bonus action, it's going to pull the over. How high is it up in the air?
It is not up in the air at all because it grappled Niko.
I'm going to pull Niko 5 feet towards me.
Okay. That should break the grapple, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you're no
though?
longer. Yes, still poisoned, still paralyzed, but no longer grappled or restrained.
Right.
Nice.
All right. Granny, you're up.
I'm just gonna try shooting it again.
Okay.
Please don't miss. Oh, no, I'm no longer grappled. I'm no longer
Hey,
there.
it was almost a 20.
But it
Yes, it was. Unfortunately, that's a miss. Sorry. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Niko, you feel ripped away from the tentacles, however, you are still paralyzed and poisoned. As the little toxins in the tentacles linger.
Does he have any saves that he can make?
I'm not entirely sure.
Usually there's a save, you can make a save at each turn to end the condition.
Oh yes. So go ahead and make the con save.
With advantage
you
because I gave you silvery barbs.
Barbs, yes. You can make the con save as well, Bryce, for Kyle. I forgot about that feature.
Nice. Con save, and I'm raging, so that's a saving. Wait, no, is that do I get an advantage with that?
No,
That's a
I don't
strength stuff.
think so. Yeah. Okay, so Kyle, you're no longer poisoned. Niko, you still are.
I gave Niko advantage from silvery barbs.
Oh yeah, so roll again, Niko. You get advantage. Go ahead and roll again, Niko. See if you can turn that 9 into something greater than 9.
Oh, yeah. I will roll again there.
Yep, roll again.
A somewhat respectable number.
Come on. No.
Oh, not today.
Sorry. Not
That's
today.
fine.
All
we
right.
still have Vicious Mockery. You stupid bird!
All right. Fire your vicious mockery.
Your mother was a tit and your father was a slug.
That is an 18. So that passes, unfortunately. All right, moving on. Kyle, you are no longer poisoned because you succeeded the
Alrighty. So now I actually get true advantage.
Yes, with your reckless attack.
Starts to swing. He's like, get off the newbie.
Ah! That hits! Go ahead, roll damage.
Darn it!
It is still alive, folks. Still kicking. Is that it for you, Kyle?
Couldn't do better than that, Kyle.
What?
You couldn't do better than that.
Would you shut up, Pipsqueak?
Brian, go ahead and make a con save to
Punch you
work off
next
the
after I kill
poison.
This bird.
Okay.
Go ahead and make con save.
Balls.
What is that?
10.
No. Darn it. Still poisoned. However, you've got everything bonus action, whatever.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna just shoot another firebolt.
Okay, do that with disadvantage because you're poisoned. Oh,
Ah.
Nat ones are coming in my favor tonight. Moving along. The Grell is going to
Fight me, you coward! Leave the
You know what?
Leave the skitty muck alone.
Alright, you asked for it. Tentacles away! And he gets advantage because you reckless attacked. 19.
That hits, but I also get advantage on his Constitution saving throw because I am raging. I think I get saves and all that kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure I get saves. Let me see.
It's I think it's just strength checks and strength saves. I don't think it's con save. I don't think.
Fine.
Hey, you succeeded, so you're not poisoned, but you are grappled and restrained.
Alright, this your
You're
damage.
not you're 11 points of damage, as well as the good old beak attack with advantage because you are restrained. That is a crit.
He's down.
Oh my gosh.
Hey.
I
7
gonna have to-
damage.
Wait
I
a
have to do this.
second. Wait a second. Hold on a second. Rewind that for a second there.
What?
I forgot.
do you not have your
Yeah, I
You don't
didn't
have
have.
to-
Hang on a second. I didn't have any of that damage. You're right. I caught myself. I'm like, I didn't have that damage. Hang on a second. That 11.
Because you're raging.
Yeah, that 11 gets halved.
To 5, and the 7 should get halved to 3. So 8
I'm
points of
still up,
damage.
boys.
Oh boy, still up. All right, that's it. That's the end. Winkhelm, you're up.
noticing that this fight is going on way too long. It's gonna move forward. He's gonna move forward. To over here.
Okay.
He's gonna cast Blade Ward as a bonus action.
Okay.
And he is going to use his whip to hit the whip to attack the Grell.
Okay, go for it. Roll attack.
Normal. Come on.
Nope.
That's fine. And that will suffice.
Okay. Granny, you're up. The chicken is almost dead.
Um,
What are you gonna do? Cantrip? Another crossbow bolt? What you thinking?
my crossbow hasn't been doing very well, so I'm gonna try cantrip.
Ding, 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 ding,
Okay.
ding. Boom. Okay. Missile launch. Pshing.
What you thinking? Sacred Flame. All right.
Ding, 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 ding. Boom. Okay. Missile launch. Pshing.
That is a save. No damage, unfortunately. You go and call down your holy fire, but it does nothing to the poor girl. All right. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. Niko, you're up.
Ding, 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 ding. Boom.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, it's
Missile
flipping
launch.
bird.
Pshing.
Still not dead. Alright, I get to make my con save again, right?
Yep. Con save. That is a failure. You're still poisoned.
You stupid bird. Last time I was on the surface, I had eggs for breakfast, and I bet they were yours.
I don't lay eggs. Oh. Go
Whoa,
ahead.
We're done with you.
Yeah, it is still alive.
What kind of insult was that, Niko?
It is still alive, folks. All right.
Gosh, I guess I gotta do it. Ugh.
Kyle, you're up.
Kyle is fed up with this bird.
Go for it. Go
The
for it.
fight is your fault anyway.
Get wrecked, bird.
Okay. Go ahead, roll crit damage.
Get wrecked.
All right, how do you destroy the thing?
He just lops his head off and then lobs it down the middle of his torso.
All right.
With passion.
Okay.
You see, Niko, that's how you do it.
Yeah, great. Now get me up.
Nice.
Kyle just walks over there
If
and
you-
just kind of throws Niko up.
If you want to wait a minute, Niko, the poison should pass out of your body in a minute.
Okay. Niko manages to stay upright.
All right, so you're no longer poisoned or paralyzed. You're fine. All right,
Oh, thank
and
you.
for
Ding, 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 ding.
Well, I
and
also
for
get to make
the
that
goes
check.
and he
Okay. Missile
pulls
launch.
Brian upright.
yes,
Still
go ahead and
poisoned.
make go ahead and make the Constitution save there, Brian.
Balls.
He has to wait a minute, but eventually the poison does wear off. Yes, so
I'm
you're
not
fine.
having a good day.
You're fine, Brian. You're fine.
You need to work on your fighting
Stamina.
skills, brother.
Use my last.
Oh, look
spell.
at him.
did
He's
was-
a tiny man. He ain't no man. He's a tiny thing, is what he is.
Roger looks at y'all like in between like coughing fits, and he's like, "Well, you say normally I just sit back in the corner and shoot from a distance, but I don't have my cannon yet. I need some clay."
Actually, you do have your cannon. You've had your cannon this entire time.
I know. He doesn't know he does.
Oh, fair.
By the way, I'm just gonna say I don't mean any insults at all. Whenever I'm like doing the I have nothing against your orc. It is Kyle hates orcs.
Heal
Oh,
your
no, it's okay.
please, Bryce.
Oh, you're healing me. Oh, thank you, Granny.
Yes.
Honored
Alright.
Elder.
Though I
I
would
have no more spell slots left.
you should have used it on them too. They are more squishy, as one would say.
Yes, but you're the one who can take the damage, so.
Yeah,
Also, here's a
that's-
cookie.
No, thank you.
Honor-
I have a diet. I have well-tuned diets. Cookies will ruin that.
Oh my gosh.
I'm insulted.
Good. Be insulted, Granny.
Fine, don't take healing from my cookies.
Honored Elder. Is your healing free to all of us, or only to those who are free?
I heal anyone.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I actually don't need healing. I was not injured. I was just seeking clarification.
Ding, ding, ding,
Of course.
ding, ding, ding.
Here's a cookie.
Okay. Missile launch.
I don't need healing.
Yeah, but you can save it for later.
Right, he'd be like, I would love to, but I don't know if I can stomach it right now.
Once we get to a rest, she's cooking up a batch of cookies so that you guys, because they're like little healing potions. So
Okay. All right. For the sake of time, we will say that you grab the crystal and find your way to Eridon's house, and that is where we will pick up next session.
Beautiful.
You guys all did get to level 5 with that fight, so
Ooh, good.
Fantastic.
I'm going to pick some good spells because I have some issues with what I've got.
yes. You guys can go to level 5, and you can also take a long rest.
Hey,
Oh, good.
yo.
a
So
long rest. Nice. That means I can make the cookies now.
yes. And yeah, for next time, so Kyle and Niko, you can change your cantrip, and then the rest of you can re-prepare spells if needed for next time. But that is the end of the session. So
I have a
thanks for
question.
playing. Yes.
How do I give people my cookies so that they can, because they do give a little bit of health.
It is. Hold on. Let me check, because I did kind of homebrew tweak that feat a little bit to make it more user friendly. So basically, all you do, Veronica, is just roll a one. Is just whenever someone eats a cookie, they roll a 1d8. That's it.
All right, so they just have to remember that they each get. Let's see, I can make 8, I think, right now.
my God.
Let me check how many cookies you can.
How
How many cookies can you make at one time? You can make. Now that you're level 5, you can make 7 cookies at one time.
All right, so I will give each of them. Well,
Yeah.
One person will only
Yes.
get 1. Everyone else can get 2.
So.
Well, Kyle's on a diet, so he won't get cookies.
Kyle's on a diet, so yes.
Excuse you. This form takes due diligence and exercise and training and
That's
Oh,
I don't fart.
my cookies are very healthy, so
full of sugar,
Oh.
carbs, and all that whatnot.
no, I use honey. Thank you very much.
By the way, Bryce, a magical package arrives for Kyle as soon as he gets out of the cave. It just teleports. And you see that there is a little sack of like fine pink dust. You recognize it as a dust of minor enchantment. Whenever you sprinkle it over a weapon, that weapon becomes a +1 weapon. So put that over whatever weapon you choose, and it is now a +1 weapon.
Does it say who
Niko,
sent it?
the DAMS sent it. Your boss sent it.
I'm still gonna punch him in the face.
So, a couple of you also get gifts. Niko, you all of a sudden see a random tattoo appear on kind of. I would probably say kind of it goes kind of up your forearm a little bit. A little green claw tattoo just appears on your skin all of a sudden.
Cool.
I will fill you in on what that is later. Oh, and Brian, you gain a new set of Artificer's tools from Bappy. He had them delivered to you as well. So
Fantastic.
So you gain a +1 to basically your spell save DCs and your spell attack rolls, because it's a +1 Artificer's tools. So.
Fantastic.
All right. All right. Well, I have to get to bed, but if you
Don't
guys have any
me.
questions,
Okay.
feel. Yeah,
Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna slowly dole out magic items. This is a very magic item heavy campaign, but it's just I need to
Figure
make
out
sure
what
that
I get.
everything. Yes, I need to make sure that everything's balanced. So
That's
you'll get
absolutely fair.
yours.
When I get mine.
Well,
That's absolutely fine.
Yep. You'll get yours at a later
Yeah.
date. Veronica already has hers. I don't know if she remembers it or not, but she already has her magic item, her starting magic item.
Heroic handkerchief.
Yes, your little handkerchief. You can use that as a bonus action, you know.
Wait, what does it do? It doesn't say anything.
It's
heroic.
You get to cast the heroism spell a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
you should cast that on our barbarian.
Yeah, you get
Yeah.
the heroism spell.
Forgot about that.
So yeah, immune to frightened and gains temp HP equal to your wisdom modifier.
Per turn. And if that lasts much longer on a barbarian.
Okay.
Yes. It is concentration though, just so you know. But I am allowing you to cast it as a bonus action instead of an action, because usually it takes an action. All right. With that, I'm gonna hop off. If you guys have any questions, feel free to DM me.